Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of Tucked In. I am Tucker, also known as Hagrid, and today we're going to be going through gold, silver, and equities and looking to see if we think they've topped. I would say so. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's dive in. So let's start with old gold. Let's start with gold, man. This looks pretty terrible. No way around it. This looks pretty terrible. So yeah, I guess to answer the question, yeah, I do think it's topped. The other question, of course, where will it bottom? Where will it bottom? I don't really care about this. I don't think there's a whole lot of support in here, if I'm being honest. I would much rather see this taken. I think that's a much better target for gold. Something like that. 1618 obviously is right here. It could be an interim target, but in terms of actual SR, I like 32s. I like 32s on gold. Yeah, 32s on gold. Zooming in a little bit, it doesn't even break up the current candle. I mean, we're sweeping this wick low right now, that's for sure. But I mean, just an absolute meat stick to the downside. No way around it, man. No way around it. GLD is kind of how I'm playing the gold short. I've got some options on it to the downside, but yeah, this looks pretty terrible. This looks pretty terrible. Like I said, that would imply if gold goes to where I think it will, that would imply something like 18% on GLD. Low threes. Basically, it's at 375 right now. So another metric is the gold volatility, and Tommy was showing me this earlier today. I really hadn't looked at it, but gold volatility looks like it's about to explode in a huge way, right? Which should juice these puts. But yeah, so that's the 3-day. I don't really. This doesn't look bearish at all to me. This doesn't look bearish at all. I mean, the last time it really spiked above, it really put in a big spike. Besides recently, right? That was to the upside, but the last time it had a downside spike, was COVID. Which was, where was it? This move dropped from 1670 to 1400 in what, a day? 15% daily move. Much bigger than what we're seeing right now. It's down 5% today. Sorry, what am I on? I'm on the 3-day. No, I'm on the weekly. Sorry. Yeah, it's only down 5% this week, right? I'm thinking we're gonna get one of those 14, 15% weeks. We put GLD on here actually. Let's move it down low. There we go. Regular. Okay. Go back to that spike. That COVID spike. What did GLD actually do? What am I on? The 9-hour? That's not going to help me. Let's go daily. Okay. All right. We had gold drop 15% from March 9th to March 16th, right? So that's that minus 15% week. I mean, it's looking similar. Looking similar to that. I mean, this could not look worse. It'll try to bottom at some point. I wouldn't be shocked if we tried to bottom in here, right? At like 365, somewhere like that, and try to just put in a little bounce before rolling over. But 365. and then actually put a bottom in down here. But yeah, no, it does not make sense to me that we bottom really anywhere close to where we're at. Kind of the same thing with silver, and I don't think there's a, I can see. Yeah, there's not really a silver volatility index, but silver. It looks better than gold. You know, it's not below this wick, right? So it actually does look a little bit better, but I mean, high time frame regardless, it looks pretty ugly. It looks pretty ugly. It looks like it's put in a couple shoulders at this point. So again, not really expecting it to stop here in the low 50s. I would more so be looking to like 30s on silver. Unless these things are going to, you know, V recover from right here. I mean, there's nothing but air. You know, there's really nothing but air, you know. Like I said, little something at 50, but again, air down to like 30s. So let's take this all the way back. There we go. All right, so we got a little. Is this right? It should not be. Hold on. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's not the best indicator for volume because that should not be all the way up there. At any rate, it does give the premise that we should bounce in the, you know, a little bounce, mid 40s, upper 40s on silver. Stocks as well. You know, I think the S&P sees. Ooh, man. I think we're going to break this low maybe even today. That's dangerous. If this keeps coming down, I mean, that's the danger zone. But yeah, anyways, sorry. I think 71s. I think 71s. I don't really see a whole good reason to stop before then. You know, I think this is really nothing. I like this cluster right here, 71.25, 71.50, somewhere in there. But this is pretty clearly just putting in lower highs and lower lows. So until this downtrend breaks, I'm not, you know, convinced of any correction being over. Right. I mean, we still got what, 40 minutes left in the day. I mean, this thing could just whoosh. This thing really could just whoosh. So, yeah, kind of what I'm looking at. Kind of what I'm looking at there. Let's see here. What else, guys? What else? Let's do QQQ real quick. Ooh, I mean, that looks like it wants to break the lows. That looks like it wants to break the lows. We'll zoom out here a little bit. We'll zoom out, but pull a little. Yeah, I'll see you at 645, man. I'll see you at 645. There's no reason for that to stop right there. Equities have fully kind of turned bearish for me. I mean, they were looking pretty good a week or so ago, and that has significantly changed. So, yeah, I will see you much lower on QQQ. Let me just go back to the S&P super quick. Get rid of all this garbage. Jesus, man. You might break these lows on this video. Yeah. They call it power hour for a reason, huh? I mean, this thing is going. Jeez. Anyway, let's don't want to zoom in too much. I want to put this kind of in context with the VIX. Let's put the VIX down below. Add VIX, boom, GLD. Yeah, it's looking good. I think you get the VIX above this gap right here at 24.25. And as Tommy would say, unpinned volatility. That thing's going to go, man. That thing is going to go in a big way. Yeah, I think you'll see, you could see 7K. I could see 7,100, 7K from here. If it doesn't break this low today, I do think it will tomorrow. But it's looking like it kind of wants to whoosh in the last 30 minutes of the day. That doesn't look good. VIX steadily climbing. That's kind of what I've been hinting at too, is like this move kind of to end the day today. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I guess to kind of again zoom out. This is a small correction in a long series of small corrections. I do think the dip is for buying most likely in the equity markets. That's what I'm looking to do after playing some downsides. So, a few more things we can look at. Coin sitting on a cliff's edge doesn't look good. MSTR, I'll see you in the green box. Okay, I will see you in the green box. I mean, that is not looking good whatsoever. That is not looking good. Anyways, let's see what else, guys. Oop, did not mean to move that. What else? I mean, yeah, I'm really looking for MSTR to like probably 60 on the dot, something like that. Yeah, I'd say probably $60 would be a decent little spot. Let's see here. I do want to pull the fib one more time. Reverse it. Yep, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'll see it's $65. Okay. I mean, it looks like both MSTR and coin look like Solana before they broke down in a big way, so I think it's time soon, man. I think it's time. I think there's a big capitulation coming. I think kind of a once every few years situation. Talking about one of these. We already got one of these. This is not done, in my opinion. This is not done. So this will be super fun. Obviously, I'm kidding. This is going to be hella boring. And that's kind of what I expect it to look like. But, before we get to the boring part, I think we have to have the fireworks. And I think those fireworks are coming to the downside quickly. So anyways, that's it for me, guys. Bearish on metals, bearish on stocks, bearish on Bitcoin. This was the sell in May and walk away thing we talked about like a month ago. It's like, do you really want to just hang out during the summer and try to trade the chop, and rather just get out, But anyways, that's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go check out Trader X. It is awesome. Okay, promise. Check it out. And yeah, I'll leave you with that, guys. Happy trading. Stay safe.